Training video for completing the remainder of the programs after Lenny has partially completed the job and sent to engineering. In the previous step, we finished creating the PDF files for the programs and also the programs. So on this step, we're gonna finish up with the files that are required. You come into the production folder for the job. You can see our files for the BSc and Techno that we just created. What we're missing for this job is the drawer box list, which we're gonna create next. Come to the job on cabinetware, click on options, cut list, click on custom, make sure all rooms are selected, click next. And you wait for it to process. On this select custom report, we're going to look for the report called simple drawer list. Click on it once and print. Make sure Primo PDF is selected. Click on print. Now select create PDF. Since we're already on the same folder as before, and that's where we need to be, we're just gonna select face frame cut list and update the face frame name to drawer box and click save. You come to comment on the right hand side of the screen, click on your text box, and we're gonna add the job number dash finished, since we are creating finished drawer boxes. You gave it one quick scan to make sure you don't have something different that is not specified in the spec sheet. This spec sheet does not call for undermount or soft close guides, so we got to make sure it just calls out for the right type of drawer box. We have a 21, we have an 18, 21, and that's all we have. So this drawer box list is correct. Close the PDF document, click yes to save, click on the production folder, and save once again to override the old document. Now we're done with this custom report, click done. Next file that we're gonna be creating we verify that we have everything else. Here's the drawer box report that we just created. The last things we need are the component reports. Minimize your window and minimize the cabinetware folder. We have a shortcut to global and job folders. You open up global first, then you open up the jobs folder. This will show you the files that were created by cabinetware. We need to look for the B file for our job. Our address is 602 Campino. And as you can see, it gives you the number of the street, 602, and then the beginning of the name of the street, Camp. So this is the proper file that we need. Make sure it's the B file. Select it and drag it down to the global folder. And as you do this, it'll automatically populate the files needed. You minimize the jobs folder and you bring up the production folder. Next, you're gonna create a folder, a new folder called Tiger Stop FF for face frame, plus the job number, and a second new folder called Tiger Stop Shelving and the job number. On the global window, we're gonna search for FF files. You select all of them, click and drag them into the face frame folder. And now your adjustable shelf material is next. This gives you information: adjustable shelf, 5/8 maple overlay, 2-side. This right here is the dimension: 10.5, 13 inch, and 23.5. We only need the files that are 13.5 and less, so we only select 13 and 10.5. Select, click and drag into the proper folder, Tiger Stop Shelving. Click, select there. You open the folders to verify that you have the proper files in the correct folder. Once that's done, we can go ahead and delete all these files in the global folder. Click delete, and it's gone. You can now close the jobs folder. Next step is to create the remaining reports. You minimize your production folder. There's a reports template. You open that. It's an Excel document. You minimize. You open your jobs folder again, and we're looking for the P Excel sheet. It starts with a P, then it gives you the street number. You open this file. You highlight cell A1. Continue to highlight to row J. Press Control Shift, arrow down. Try that again. All the way to J. Control Shift, arrow down. Then Control C for copy. And we're going to copy all this information into the reports template. Starting cell A2. Press Control V to paste. And now you click on the script, run all reports. Once it starts the script, you click on Nailers Next. On cell B4 is going to be your job number. You type it in manually, 2535. You make sure all the material matches equally. Then you have your adjustable shelves tab. You do the same thing, make sure the material it's all the same. Go to the backs tab, verify all the material is the same. Then you go to your skins. We can see that some of the material does not match the other material. You highlight the material that has less quantities, and you highlight in yellow. That way the guys out in the shop floor can differentiate between both materials. Go back to Nailers. We're going to print this document. Make sure it's set for Primo PDF. You click Print, Create PDF, and we're back to the same original folder for the job. Click on Face Frame, and we're going to override the face frame name. We're going to type in the same name of the tab, Nailers. It matches our Nailers tab. Click Save and close. We go to the Adjustable Shelves tab and repeat the same process. File, Print, verifies Primo PDF, Print, Create PDF, Face Frame, File, override the face frame name, and now we're going to match the same tab, Adjustable Shelves. Click Save and close the PDF document after it pops up. Now we go to our Backs tab, File, Print, make sure it's Primo PDF, click on Print, create the PDF, select Face Frame File, and you copy the name that's on the tab, save, and close the PDF. Our last one is our Skins tab, File, Print, make sure it's Primo PDF, and Print. Create PDF, Face Frame File, and overwrite, and make sure you type in the name that's on the tab. Click Save, and close down, Now you close your reports template, do not save, and also close the document in the P602 cam, and you can close the jobs folder. We bring up our production folder, and the last thing we need to do is add our CNC programs into this folder. Our shortcut is CNC output. Open it up. We have both of the jobs that we created earlier. Select and drag into the production folder. Select the jobs in the CNC output folder and move them to the archive. Close this job. Click on the file, Roll Cabinet Drawings, and you're going to copy the file name. You're going to send now an email. Create new email. Under the subject line, you paste the document name. We're going to send this email to Tim, Tucker, and Aiden. And on the body of the email, you say, ready for production. Make sure you set it as high importance. Click send. Final step is to get an individual cabinet cut list. You open it up, we're going to get our count total cabinets on the job. We have 12 plus 2 is 14 plus 5, 19 plus 3 is 22. So we have 22 cabinets on this job. We now go to our jobs rolled 2019. Oh, we don't have it on here. So that completes the steps needed for this job to complete the rolling of the job that's initially started by Lenny.